Welcome back if you are a past viewer and subscriber, and if you are new, welcome. If you love the look of high-end boutiques but aren't a fan of the high-end price tags, you are in the right place. In today's video, we are tackling some stunning designer pieces and recreating them for a fraction of the cost. We're looking at a gorgeous floral topiary from Maison de l'Élégance and a classic Anthropologie tray. Items that would normally set you back over hundreds. We are going to show you step-by-step how to dupe these looks using budget-friendly materials. By the end of this project, you'll have a high-style aesthetic for under $30. To create this high-end look on a budget, you will need to gather a few simple supplies, starting with a textured or ornate plastic tray, which can easily be found at a dollar store or a thrift shop. For the finish, you'll need white or cream acrylic or chalk paint to act as the base, along with a small container of gold metallic paint or gilding wax to highlight the raised details. To achieve the mirrored effect, pick up a roll of adhesive mirror film or a pre-cut mirror sheet. Finally, make sure you have a set of paintbrushes for coverage and detailing, as well as a pair of scissors or a utility knife to precisely trim the mirror film to the tray's dimensions. To recreate the vintage look of the tray, begin by thoroughly cleaning the surface and lightly sanding any plastic or metal sections to ensure a strong bond for the paint. If the tray is currently plain, you can glue on decorative scroll appliques to mimic the ornate texture of the original before applying a base coat of matte cream or off-white chalk paint to the entire frame. Once the base coat is fully dry, use a dry brush technique or your finger to lightly buff gold metallic wax onto the raised flourishes and edges, highlighting the intricate details without covering the cream paint entirely. To achieve that authentic aged appearance, dab a small amount of dark brown antiquing wax or watered-down brown paint into the deep crevices of the scrollwork, immediately wiping away the surface excess so the dark pigment remains only in the shadows. Finish by cleaning the mirror base with glass cleaner to remove any stray paint or fingerprints, leaving a polished surface that reflects the newly distressed gold and cream frame. To recreate the elegant French country-style candelabra seen in the handmade dupe example, you will first need to gather the necessary craft materials: a sturdy candlestick, thrifted brass or an inexpensive new metal base, flexible floral or armature wire, white or cream-colored fabric flowers and buds, small clear glass crystal beads, metallic gold spray paint, ideally with a semi-gloss finish, green floral tape, a simple square wood block, or even a small flat-sided thrifted container. For the base, hot glue, and strong E6000 glue. To construct the piece, begin by thoroughly cleaning and drying your candlestick and wood base. Secure the candlestick to the wood block using a 6000 glue for a strong, permanent bond. While that cures, use the floral wire to sculpt two botanical-inspired wreath or garland arches. Wrap the wire stems in green floral tape and meticulously wire or glue the small crystal beads and floral elements along the arches to mimic delicate floral vines. After your assembled floral arches and the glued candlestick base have dried completely, take all the components to a well-ventilated area and apply multiple light coats of the metallic gold spray paint, ensuring you cover every surface evenly, including the base, the candle holder, and the entire botanical wire structures. Once the gold paint is fully cured, use hot glue to attach the two finished gold botanical arches securely to the central stem of the candlestick, creating the elegant, symmetrical wreath effect. Finish by placing a lit ivory taper candle in the holder. To recreate this elegant French country floral centerpiece on a budget, you will need to gather several items from a dollar store or thrift shop. A suitable ceramic or terracotta planter, look for ornate relief patterns, antique white or cream chalk paint, gold metallic paint or wax, faux lavender sprigs, cream-colored silk roses, faux hydrangea blooms, faux eucalyptus or mixed green leafy sprigs, floral foam to fit the planter, and some natural twine or a decorative price tag for styling. Begin by transforming your planter into an upscale dupe by applying a base coat of antique white chalk paint over the entire surface, ensuring good coverage. Once dry, highlight the ornate patterns and rim of the planter by delicately applying the gold metallic paint or wax using a dry brush or your finger, giving it a weathered, gilded patina that mimics the expensive original. Insert the floral foam into the planter, cutting it to fit snugly just below the rim. Arrange the faux florals by first placing the taller lavender and eucalyptus toward the back and center to create height and fullness. Layer in the cream roses as focal points and fill the remaining gaps with the hydrangea clusters and mixed greenery, ensuring the arrangement looks lush and abundant from all sides. To finish, attach a handwritten price tag using twine to complete the handcrafted aesthetic. To recreate the charming French country bird lamp, gather the following materials: a simple table lamp with a detachable finial, a new plain white or cream fabric lampshade, ideally from a budget store, an old thrifted or cheap plastic or wood bird figurine. Ensure it's sized appropriately to function as a finial. A piece of toile patterned fabric large enough to cover the shade. Blue and white toile is perfect for this look. A can of spray primer, gray or black. A can of faux patina spray paint, like aged bronze, or separate light blue and gold paints. Multi-surface craft paint in a matching bronze shade. A hot glue gun with glue sticks. Mod Podge or a similar product. A foam brush, sharp scissors, and an old book or two for the stylized display base. If you choose the second version, you will not need the bird. To begin the transformation, start by spraying the bird figurine with primer and, once dry, applying multiple coats of the faux patina paint until you achieve the desired aged bronze look, allowing it to dry completely. For the lampshade, carefully cut the toile fabric to wrap around it with a slight overlap at the seams, then use the foam brush to apply decoupage medium evenly onto the shade surface. Gently press the fabric onto the shade, smoothing out any air bubbles, and seal the edges with hot glue at the top and bottom before trimming any excess fabric for a clean finish. While the shade is drying, paint the existing metal lamp base with the matching bronze craft paint, skipping the light-up bulb area, and apply some multi-surface glue to the bottom. Attach the painted bird figurine directly to the painted lamp base just below the bulb socket, letting it cure securely. Finally, carefully thread your beautiful new toile shade onto the base and top it off with the painted bird finial to complete the sophisticated French country look. Then display your finished masterpiece on a stack of old books and a lace doily to perfectly mimic the image. We have shared the creation of a French ginger jar in the past, but wanted to show that with a little design creativity, you can change the design to fit your own decor. To create this ginger jar, you will first need to gather the necessary materials: a thrifted ceramic canister or jar with a lid, white spray paint or acrylic craft paint, multiple patterned paper napkins with a blue hydrangea motif. To begin, thoroughly clean your thrifted jar, removing any labels or residue, and then apply a solid base layer of the white paint, allowing it to dry completely. While the base coat is drying, carefully separate the patterned top layer of your paper napkins from the blank bottom layers. Then, use your fingers or scissors to precisely cut or tear out the desired hydrangea blooms and leaf clusters. Plan your design arrangement, and then apply a thin layer of Mod Podge directly to a small section of the painted jar. Gently place your napkin cutouts onto the wet medium, smoothing them from the center outwards with a dry finger or very soft brush to eliminate air bubbles and wrinkles. To recreate this high-end Anthropologie look on a budget, you will need a few simple supplies, mostly found at your local dollar store or craft shop. The essential materials for this project are 3 circular wicker wreath forms, or inexpensive bamboo embroidery hoops, about 10 small smooth foam spheres, or ping-pong balls, a roll of rustic twine or jute, hot glue sticks and a glue gun, white and light brown or gold, acrylic craft paint, and a chip paintbrush. To recreate this high-end Anthropologie look on a budget, you will need a few simple supplies, mostly found at your local dollar store or craft shop. The essential materials for this project are 3 circular wicker wreath forms, or inexpensive bamboo embroidery hoops, about 10 small smooth foam spheres, or ping-pong balls, a roll of rustic twine or jute, hot glue sticks and a glue gun, white and light brown or gold, acrylic craft paint, and a chip paintbrush. To recreate this DIY pedestal scalloped bowl, you will need a ceramic bowl, often found at a thrift store, a sturdy candle holder, also thrifted, a package of air-dry modeling clay, a hot glue gun, fine grit sandpaper, white paint, gesso or matte chalk paint works well, optional textured spray paint, like a stone finish or plaster spray, a velvet or satin ribbon, and decorative spheres to fill the bowl. Begin by mixing the air-dry modeling clay and shaping small spheres, which you will then flatten into thin circular discs to line the edge of your ceramic bowl. Using a little water, blend the edges of these discs together to form a continuous, wavy, scalloped edge around the rim. Once the clay has dried completely, this may take 24 to 48 hours depending on your environment. Gently smooth any major imperfections on the scalloped edge with fine grit sandpaper. Next, attach the base of your ceramic bowl firmly to the top of the thrifted candle holder using hot glue, or E6000 glue for a more permanent bond. To give the entire piece a unified look, apply a few coats of white paint to the bowl and the new scalloped edge. For a high-end plaster-like finish, follow with a coat of textured spray paint and finish with a clear matte sealant. Once the paint is dry, wrap and tie a decorative ribbon, such as pink velvet, around the base where the bowl meets the candlestick. Finally, place your decorative spheres inside the bowl to complete your high-end look. To our incredible community, thank you. We are constantly blown away by your support, your creativity, and the energy you bring to every project. Reaching this point wouldn't be possible without our amazing subscribers. You are the heartbeat of this channel, and we appreciate every like, comment, and add to cart moment we share together. As our channel continues to grow, so does our mission: to prove that a high-end home doesn't require a high-end budget. We're diving deeper into the world of luxury decor dupes, bringing you even more sophisticated tutorials and elevated DIYs that look like they came straight off a designer showroom floor. Not part of the family yet? There's a seat at the craft table for you. Hit that subscribe button and join us as we recreate the trends you love for a fraction of the price. Let's keep making beautiful things together.